Good morning. Today, every politician is asked about his opinion regarding gun violence and gun control. So I will state my opinion by sharing with you a mathematical formula that you will never find in a mathematics textbook, or a physics textbook, or a chemistry textbook. But when I finish, you will know exactly where you can find it. What is the formula? D2 equals I times M. D2, destruction and death. In 2020, over 45,000 Americans died by gunshot wounds. 25% of the victims were children. Mass shootings this year are in excess of 215. Of all the children who were killed by gun violence, ages 0 to 14, among the industrialized nations, 87% of them are American children. The cost to our economy, from hospital bills to lost wages to lost productivity, exceeds $300 billion a year. And finally, how can you quantify the immense suffering that the families of these victims endure? I, intent. There are four groups of people that you need to think about. Group one are those individuals who awaken every morning and ask themselves, how can I hurt as many people in the shortest period of time? We call them domestic terrorists. Number two, those people who, because of intellectual disability or profound psychiatric disorder, are simply incapable of controlling their murderous impulses. Number three, those individuals who are normally not cognitively impaired, not behaviorally impaired, but who under emotional stress or physical stress snap and lash out in anger or despair. Number four, those people who are careless and inadvertently shoot themselves or another person. M, what does that mean? That means the means. By that I mean the number and types of weapons that a person has access to and the speed with which they can obtain them. This equation makes clear that this public health problem is complex, and anyone who claims that all you have to do is this one thing or that one thing is willfully ignorant, and your response to that individual is simply bull manure. If you find my words offensive, then go ahead and complain to the thousands of people who are burying their loved ones, and then come back to me and tell me what they thought about my language. To solve this problem, this crisis, everything has to be on the table. And if my political opponent is unwilling to commit to putting everything on the table up for discussion, then my opponent is not serious about safeguarding your health and safety.